I'm sitting underneath our forward berth where we sleep, and these are our drawers that we use for our clothes and everything else. And unfortunately there was a leak years ago that caused this entire face behind here to just fall apart. You can see the veneer is just completely coming off. Same down here, it's all just completely falling apart. I made some new panels for this one, and also there's another one back in the port side settee underneath that. And made new panels, cut them all out, got them all ready to go. And today I'm going to be installing them so we can get this thing cleaned up and looking sprucey. We're going to get to it. Got everything prepped. Got the piece dry fit. It fits. Had to make a couple adjustments to it. Now I've got myself some nice thick mayonnaise consistency epoxy. I'm gonna smear that on the wall, and then I'm gonna press it into place, clamp it into place. A few hours from now should be set. I think we'll be all right. See how it looks. Gotta make some more epoxy. Hoping that's enough. We'll see. It's always a guessing game whenever you're trying to spread epoxy on other things. We'll hope it's enough. Icky fingers. Ugh. It gets everywhere. I should have put gloves on. I bought gloves for this very reason. And in the madness, I've misplaced them somewhere. So I'm not wearing gloves. But I should have had them on. Alright. Schmearing time. I think I got coverage everywhere. I'm really hoping that I can just take this piece of plywood, push it into place, and then smear it all, like just kind of press all the way across it, and then it'll hold it in place. I have clamps and I have some plywood to put onto it to clamp it into place while it dries, but I'm hoping that if I just press it all in nicely, that the thickness and viscosity of the epoxy holds it in place, but we'll see. I want this to work. Please work, please work. Fits. I will need to put my braces on there and clamp it into place, but it looks all right, right? We'll see it whenever the drawers get put into. I've got it all glued and blocked in place, as you can see. Got a bunch of clamps all around. It's all being held. The only place that's not is right here. I just realized that this is like, there's a piece of plywood right here, so I can't actually put any clamps over there to actually hold any brace or anything like that in place over here. Fortunately, there is a piece of trim that runs all the way around this perimeter. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna come through with some nails and just put nails all the way around the perimeter, and then those will be covered up by the trim at the very end, and that should hold it in place. It is a little squishy over here. It does release. It's not holding in place. So I got to do something to make sure it stays in place. But I'm happy with how it's turning out.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. She's sorry.
Hi. It's cold.
Very cold.
Are you filming?
Yeah.
Oh. It's very cold. I need a hair dryer. And I don't mean the wind. Was this everything in your truck?
It's all in the bed. Is it a lot or a little?
It's a lot. Is any of it trash?
No, I went through most of it that was trash. Most everything's going to be staged.
Where are you putting all this?
This I'm going to try to get cut up today so that it's at least cut down in size.
See if you have time in between selling your car today.
Yep, exactly. Got a few things going.
I guess the only thing to do is just start bringing it on board.
Yep.
We just got the chaos put away to have family on board. And now we gotta put more chaos on board to then put away.
Fortunately, we got plenty of space still.
If anyone's wondering what's going on with my mouth, I'm eating a Jolly Rancher.
She likes her candy.
I didn't expect to be ambushed. Okay, let's just get started.
Okay.
It's overwhelming. So this isn't gonna just... Whatever, hair's gonna be everywhere. My Jolly Rancher's gonna be in the way. This isn't just gonna fall out of the little holder over there?
No, the foam from the bottom of the handle of the rod basically holds it into the tube. So, yeah,
Okay.
Most everybody around I see, they just stick them in there and leave them.
I guess because everybody else has like nicer, newer fishing poles, we should be good.
I think we'll be alright.
To not have you stolen.
Just slide right in.
Yeah. Right in. There we go.
Straight, there you go.
And the fish isn't gonna like yank that out.
Nah, the fish will pull it kind of perpendicular to the pole.
Oh.
And also all the force of that's going to be on the reel.
So like.
Yeah.
I don't want to turn it. I don't know if it's the right way. I guess.
Well, it's tied off anyway,
I'm not
so
gonna turn
you're
it.
not going to get
It's
it
not.
anyway. Something like that,
I'm
I
gonna catch
guess.
a sunfish. They're about this big.
You might catch a clownfish, maybe. That's about your size.
No. I'm gonna boop you with the pole. Boop. Alright. One pole down.
Put the other one together now.
Working on it.
Can you do it quicker?
It isn't so tall.
There you go.
Woohoo!
Easy peasy.
Taller than you.
Yeah, they're much taller. Pretty good sizes.
We will see if George gets to use his fish preparing course skills that I got him for Valentine's Day.
I got to get somebody to come over and show me how to restring them and make sure that they're in good shape too. So got to get Jason.
I'll say, Jason, help! The weight of them is like very. I get it. You want the weight in the handle,
Yeah.
but it's confusing. I keep thinking I've caught it on something, which I have sometimes. Which way? Just.
Yeah, just stick it in there and then
Which way do you want the?
it'll fall once you get it in.
No, I meant which way do you want it to point?
No, I know it'll fall once you get it in. No, maybe not. Put the reel down. There you go. Like that. Perfect.
See, it was a valid question. He did want the one part down.
I figured it would just fall.
I have fished before, but I didn't care about the terminology. I was like 5. My fishing rod was lime green. My
Sounds
sister's
fancy.
was hot pink, and I stole that one sometimes. My favorite fishing rod was actually a bamboo pole. Homemade, with just a piece of string on it and a hook.
Old school cane pole.
Put it in, catch fish, balance them out.
I like it.
Sunfish, catfish, no tuna.
Well, I hope we're catching more than that while we're out.
Well, you'll be doing that because they'll weigh more than me. There's dirt on my hands from those fishing rods.
Kelly's not a fan of the spiders down in my lazarette, so I'm gonna go stick this stuff down there where she won't go.
That's fine. I won't have to get it out.
It's true.
I don't really care about that. What's that red thing?
It's a spear pole. It's a very old spear pole. This is like also 1996 probably. About that age. We need a new tip for it. We need a new bungee for it. But fiberglass is still in good shape, so we'll give it a shot, see if it works. I don't know. Hope it works.
It
I'm
doesn't
gonna
work,
catch
you're
some
going
fish.
hungry.
Yet another unfortunate thing that's located on the starboard side where you store stuff. The whole boat is over on the starboard side.
No.
We got the fridge over on the starboard side. We've got the cabinets where all of our canned goods is on the starboard side. My big, huge lazarette where I can store stuff is on the starboard side. It's a lot of stuff over there. At one time, we had the air conditioner over on the starboard side, and that was another like 80 pounds, so it had the boat leaning a lot there too. So.
It's not that the whole boat is on the starboard side.
All the
You said
storage.
all storage.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You said the whole boat.
No, I said all storage on the boat
Oh.
over on the starboard side.
We have a sofa on the other side and
Yeah,
another bed.
we got stuff.
Important things. Not like it's our bed. George in his favorite hidey hole.
Is.
Do you think I can give you the camera? You can show him the luxurious accommodations down there?
It's pretty stocked full.
Alright, here, let me give it to you.
Yeah, this is my little hidey hole. This is where I like to hang out. It's a little tight. It's a little dirty. but it works. And we do have like this nice big locker right here that I can just kind of slide things in. Usually we store our fenders whenever we're away from dock and everything else up in there, but right now we got a little stock full. These are our extra life vests. I got to figure out somehow how to store them on the other side so that they're out of the way. We got these fresh water tanks that we're going to be able to store some extra fresh water in. You can hear that nice slapping of the water underneath the hull, but it's a pretty good little spot to tuck things away. Nice place out of the way to get, you know, just dirty stuff, buckets for cleaning, everything else, hoses, whatever, things that you don't want to store inside. You can stuff it right in there. This is where I like to hang out. This is where I'm gonna set up my little apartment too.
Look at those cute little oars.
Aren't they adorable? They do look very cute. These are our new oars for our dinghy. We had oars at one time for this old dinghy, but they disappeared. I don't know what happened to them. So we found another set in my mom's garage that didn't work for our boat, but these ones do. And they actually screw into place and clip on place, and they sit right on the side of the oars, or of the dinghy sides, and then whenever you need them, you can deploy them. And then you can just row about on a nice romantic evening, watching the sunset.
I'll be doing my gondola ride while
Yeah.
George does all the work.
She'll be standing in the back, doing one of those numbers.
No, you're doing the work.
Well, you got to be the one steering with the gondola thing, you know? If you're gonna do that. Or are you gonna lounge in the front of it? While,
I was gonna lounge.
Are you gonna lounge?
What's
in the front
romantic
of it?
about me doing any of the work?
I don't know. Be a good picture. Yeah, these are our cool new oars.
Going down on the heavy side.
Going down on there. If I had somewhere to put them on the other side, I'd put them there. Oh, I don't.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
If I had somewhere to put them on the other side, I'd put them, but I don't right now. All that space over there is like living space. It's the one berth in the back, which I filled up underneath there, but unfortunately everything I put under there was light because I didn't have any of the heavy stuff yet, so I'm gonna have to put some heavy stuff over there.
We could put you under there.
We could put me under there. Behind me, we have the finished product, which I gotta say I'm pretty happy with. There were a couple little modifications I had to make. I had taken some pretty accurate measurements whenever I figured out where the holes were, and then it turned out I made them too small. Fortunately, they were in the right spot, so all I had to do was just take a router and run around the perimeter of the drawer slides, but that was one little thing I had to do. But everything looks good. I'm super happy with it. It lightens up the area. It used to be just dark wood on top of dark wood. Now it's dark wood on top of a light paint, which I'm very, very happy about. We are checking. We're checking through all of our little last minute projects that we have to get done. We've got to sell the cars and a few other things, and then we're able to head off into the world. So we're getting very, very close to being done. I'm super excited about it. Make sure to subscribe so that you can follow along, and we will see you next time.